Hey YouTube, it's Food for Goddess 11:11, and I'm back with some more messages. How you guys doing today? Hope all is well with everyone. The title is exactly what it is. Something clicked. Everyone you lose isn't a loss. Then you cancel motherfuckers like Nino. Okay? That's what happened. That's exactly what you did in this situation in regards to individuals. Okay? Give me a second, guys. I'm so sorry. In regards to individuals, you definitely walked away from folks that literally wanted you to like feel the loss of them in some type of way. Okay, it's like being present but absent. It was like that type of energy with individuals, because it's like energy was just dropping their loads in your lap. It's like a lot of things that you were actually holding in regards to a whole lot of folks. Okay, a whole lot of energies. Like it's a lot of things that you were holding on to. You were carrying all the weight. You were carrying all the baggage when it came down to, certain individuals. Okay, so you started canceling these motherfuckers as you should have. And now they don't know how to really face the music, because these are individuals that never thought that, you would walk away. They never thought that, you wouldn't be present, or you don't want no parts, or you don't want to, you would never want to deal with them again. But whatever happened, it caused a shift change. Okay, it caused a shift change here. That's what happened. That's what occurred. Okay, with the situation. And I feel like these energies can't handle it. If this is someone that you were dealing with, it's like you finish with a situation. There's nothing that someone can actually say, not now, not ever, to make you, change your mind about them, or about wanting to reconnect with them, or have something with them. It's like it's not going to happen. Okay, whatever, it's not going to happen. It's just simply not going to happen with you. It's like you said your goodbyes, you said your farewells, you said your good riddance to whoever these individuals can actually be. You're not doing it. You're not doing it because you don't want to. You're not doing it because you don't have to. It's a cancellation. Okay, these energies didn't like that. You were the organic brand, the organic version. That was a little bit too much for them. But these are all the same energies that ask for someone of your stature. They ask for someone real. They ask for someone, that's genuine. They ask for someone sincere. They ask for someone that, you know, was a super general. You understand, collective? Because that's exactly who you are. You this warrior, you this super general energy, and this is what, per their request. It's like per their request. This is what these individuals requested, especially if this is a lover. They wanted somebody that was like that, right? And then they ended up getting you and ended up tossing you to the side for the great value version of you. Okay, they felt like that'll suffice for them, because you know it's not too much, that they would have had to literally do when you're dealing with the great value version. It's like they already low budget, low brand, the knockoff version. So, they're pretty much settled for anything. They're really settled for nothing, just to have something, or someone. No, you don't have to do anything. I'll do it all type shit. And this is a situation that somebody could have been in, but when they were in that situation, they prayed for you to come along. They wanted to experience the organic, the real brand. You know, they wanted to experience someone of your caliber. But when they got you, they like, nah, I feel safer with the great value. You know, I'm going GV. You know, I'm going GV. And so whoever this is, they play some type of game with God. This is what this person don't understand. This is the reason why you had to cancel them so they can receive karma. But as long as you were holding on and still thinking, okay, well, you know, maybe something could work. Maybe we can work something out. You know, if I just give it time or whatever the case may have been, you were still giving energy to a situation. And that was prolonging the karma, the effects of whatever goes around, comes around, whatever this person did. It's like you were in this Captain Saver energy and you ain't even know it. But whoever this energy is, they knew it because they knew what they prayed for behind the scenes. They know that they asked for someone like you. And then when God gifted you to them, they mishandled you. They mistreated you. They drug you through the mud. And they didn't care about the way that they treated you. They didn't care at all. This is somebody that's evil, somebody that's cruel, somebody that's corrupt, and somebody that don't give a damn about nobody but themselves. And now, since you removed your energy and you don't want no parts, you cancel all contracts, you cut ties with this person, you don't want no parts, not now, not ever. It doesn't matter if this person change into a freaking angel. You don't want them because you know what was. And that's without judgment. You feel like, listen, yeah, people are capable of change, but not you. Okay? Not you. Not you. Because it's embedded in you. This is who you are. This is who you proved yourself to be time and time again. So for you, there's no hope for you when it comes down to you being hopeful of someone changing. You know, they showed you too much. They did too much. And you just can't see it. This person is not capable for changing for nobody. You know how sometimes women that say, well, or men that say, well, men will change for the woman that they literally want. No, they not. No, they not. And no, they won't. That's all gossip, and that's all what's the term that I'm looking for, Holy Spirit? That's sayings. You know, people always have some saying for something. You know, they always trying to, you know, sugarcoat and cover up and sweep under the rug the real truth and try to back it up with a saying. Like they're trying to keep a karmic cycle open, wanting history to repeat itself. No, baby. We are in this new age. That's what's going on. So it's out with the old and in with the new. Once you are the way you are, the only thing you're going to do is what you've been doing in this new age, destroying great people. And there is no changing for the one. Who is the one? What the one got to have or what the one got to do for someone to change? That's not the case. They say everything besides if a person really want to change something about them, it starts with them. That is the real truth. This is something that you gotta want to do. This is not you, nobody changing for nobody else. Like, why would somebody ever decide to change to be with someone else or to be with someone else? Like, make that make sense when they can always just go find a great value version that'll just take them as they are. That's not what's happening. That's not what's happening. This is something that you gotta want. But if someone knows that, listen, somebody will take me as I am, they'll never change. And this is something that you literally know, so you're not doing it. You don't want no parts. somebody tried to trick you. You see, they didn't think you were as smart and as bright as you are. They probably heard through the grapevine, but again, they probably just thought that was a rumor. That's what they just think, I know this person. It's somebody that really thought that they knew you, but they didn't even break the seal, collective. They weren't even capable of breaking the seal to see, who you really were. It was all surface level, because it's like, listen, hey, you could have been in the energy or matching energy, even though you stayed the course. But it's like, listen, you're not giving me all of me. I'm not going to give you all of me. But they thought that what you gave was all you had. Imagine that. Now imagine watching from the outsides and in the sidelines when the team. Imagine these cats watching from the sidelines, like, damn, I didn't know this person knew that, or damn, I didn't know this person had that in them, or damn, I didn't know this person was that great. It's a lot that this person didn't. They didn't even scratch the surface when it came down to you, because you were not as foolish as they thought that you were. Everybody, you understood that everybody don't deserve your greatness. Everybody don't deserve the best parts of you. You gave this person a little bit. You wasn't selfish. You gave them a little bit just to see how they will handle the big parts, right? They couldn't even handle the little bit the little taste that you gave them. They could not even handle that. They misused, abused, drug you through the mud just off that. So you like, hold on, I gotta pump my brakes. I gotta stop it right here. I gotta stop it right here. Because I see, if I fully give myself to this person, things are gonna get crazier. So now they sitting somewhere on the sidelines with their mouths open, like, damn. I'm hearing people say, damn, like, I didn't know that this person was like that. That's because they judged you. But this is somebody that said that they don't judge. But they definitely judged you. They judged you. They did. They definitely did. Why I have this deck? Look, pathway. Okay? So you headed towards a whole nother direction, collective. See, this person didn't know. They saw your light, but they didn't know that you were really of the light. They didn't really know that. They didn't know you were as bright as you were. And are. It's word for them because it's past tense for them, right? Because this is someone you already canceled. This is past tense. So this is not nothing present that you tapping in on when it comes down to this individual. It's were and was when it comes down to whoever this is, okay? Look at this. Imprisonment. Yeah. This is what's going on. Okay? This is what's happening here. Give me a second, guys. Do I have any minds here? First and last. I don't have time to be disrupted and played with because I don't play. Right? Here we go. This is where whoever this is. Okay? They are in this energy, feeling bound to their own circumstances now. And to be clear, this is a punishment. This is a punishment. for whoever this is because of what they did to you, collective. As you can see, we have 29 broken down to 11. The divine got whoever this is where they are. This is what's going on here because of whatever unfolded with you. Whatever you didn't see behind the scenes. Speak, Lord. Look, thoughts. Yay. They're sitting in this imprisonment energy with the thought of you. When I say consumed with the thoughts of you, consumed with the thoughts of you. Because they know that all this shit is backfiring because of what they took you through. Because, of course, you didn't deserve it. And this person is punished because they played with God. They had one job, okay? And that one job was to either treat you right or remove themselves in the most assertive, respectable way possible. But this is somebody that had plans on trying to do you a certain type of way or do you dirty because you were who God said that you were. So this person thought that, you know, whatever they did was really hurting you, but it was like a slap in the face for spirit. You see, it goes deeper than what this person thought. And this is the reason why they're sitting here, because let me tell you, you're not even capable of putting someone in this energy. You don't really have the power to do so. You don't. So whoever this is, this fall back on them. They have to take accountability for this because this is their own actions that have them in this energy. This is what they chose that got them here. They sitting back trying to think about you and trying to put everything on you. Yeah, you could have been the catalyst. Of course, you played some type of role in this. Not this. This. Because you're the one that was chosen for this assignment. And that's the role that you played. But when it came down to the betrayal goes straight to God, collective. This somebody that betrayed God. They think they betrayed you, but they betrayed God. God gave this person a gift, gave you to this individual to see how would this person treat me. Not you, but God. You understand that? So I'm going to send him someone that's of me or her. I'm going to send him or her someone that's of me, that come from me, that I specifically assigned and sent to this person. That's going to represent me in the situation. That's why many of you were very humble, you know, even when you were hurt. You know, even when this person hurt you and drug you through the mud. You are someone that kept that humble spirit and that assertiveness. It was something that this person can't quite put their finger on. Look at this. This is what they sitting here thinking about. This is someone that knows what a human being is capable of when they push to the limit or when they push a little bit too far. Every button that they felt like they knew that you had that can set you off, collective, and you still remain humble. And so the more that you did not, you know, give them what they wanted, they went harder and harder and harder to betray you. They did the most. This is somebody that did the absolute most. When you think of how low can you go, this is somebody that went lower than low. This person went to hell. to try to make you feel some type of way, collective, and who they think that they was doing this to. That's what I'm trying to make clear, right? So I hope we clear. This person went to hell on God. And that's what they reaping. That's what they're reaping right now. The fake smiles, the fake joy, all of that's a facade. This is somebody that's crumbling inside. Because now, since they have to sit their ass down, they have nothing but time to think about, oh shit, I really screwed up here. And that's exactly what's going on. I really did something, you know, they really screwed up here. Because you are in this unbothered energy. Even if you feel like something is bothering you, you know where it come from. So you instantly shake that energy off because you know that this is somebody that went to hell to try to put you in that energy. So it's not the fact that you're not healing. It's the fact that, you know, this person wanted to wound you to where you always have to revisit, you know, what it is that they did or what they doing or what they done. So it could be a constant battle for you every day not to give in to that temptation to focus on what this person did and things of that sort because it's already being handled. This person is being handled and they're trying to shift that energy onto you. That's what's happening. That's what's happening here. What else, Holy Spirit? Look, adjudication is here. I'm telling you, man or woman, they under freaking judgment for what they did. They're under strict judgment. I don't know why I was about to say Justin or Jasmine. That could be someone's name, but however, they are under judgment for what they did here. What do we have? Change. Yeah. We have change here. We're going to clarify and see what these mean. What's more, Holy Spirit? Message. Okay? So we have message that came out. All right? $35, $29, $30, $19.97 could be significant. Okay, some of you could be early with tapping into your journey. It's like, what? Because it's like you see something here. Others of you, you awaken in your 30s. Between 30 and 35, it's like, hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute. You know, it was time for something to change here, and that's why change is here. And you could have instantly started receiving some type of messages, downloads in regards to where you were on the way to journey to, with pathway being here. Okay? It was time for you to get free from this imprisonment that you were in, this infirmary that you were in. All right, make sure you guys come through hitting that like button. Therefore, you could energetically communicate with me, okay? Spirit is not going to miss. I grant you that. I grant you that. Okay? I can almost guarantee you that. All right? Let's see what we have going on here. Look, concern. Yeah. So this is what's going on. So now since someone knew that they betrayed the Most High in this situation and not you, they are overly concerned because whatever they did, they can't take that back. It's on record. Okay? It went on record. It went on record against them. Yeah, look, we got bad health here in the reverse. Some of them trying to change it because they dealing with bad health, whether it's mental health or what have you, but there's nothing that they can do to change this situation. This is something that they battling with. I'm telling you, some of these energies are battling with like mental illnesses, mental diseases, you know, for the things that they took you through. Because they are having nightmares about these things. They are tormented, you know, by the things that they actually did to you because they know that they meant that shit. Listen to what I'm telling you. They meant that shit with everything in them. They meant it. And they wish that things would have got a whole lot worse. Do you understand? When they did it, that was the intention. That was the thoughts. Listen, that was the thoughts. I'm telling you, somebody went to hell. Listen to me. They didn't give a damn about you at all. All this, oh, this person cared. Whoever this is, no, they didn't. No, they did not. And they wanted to make sure you knew it. This don't have anything to do with love. This somebody that wanted to control you because they saw your light. They saw your light. But they wanted this light. If they couldn't have it, they wanted to put it out. This is nobody that's in love with you will try to drag you through the mud like this person did. This person don't even love themselves. How you pray and ask for something, I guarantee you every other prayer that this person sent up is going unheard. It's falling on deaf ears. The only entity that's blessing this person with anything is the devil. And that's with interest. They got to pay that back. And this is the reason why imprisonment is here. They are bound to what they chose. This somebody that sold their freaking soul. That's why they try to attach themselves to people of light. But they didn't find who they were looking for. That's why they were always on a freaking hunt. Man or woman. They didn't find who they were looking for until they ran into you or until you were gifted to this person. Given to this person. And this is the reason why they never want to let you go. This is the reason why they've been trying to hold on to you energetic, because they know they're not going to find you again. But they already did every worst thing possible to you. And since you still assertive and you humble and you still kind and you still sweet, why do this loser or lunatic think that it's because you're being nice to them like the door is still open? No, this is who I am. And this is just to show you whatever you did not change who I am as a person. Whatever you did not change my heart. And this is the reason why they are upset. And they got to live with the fact that they did you wrong forever. Because you are not going back to whoever this energy is. Which means you don't give a damn about who they with, who they went to, or what they doing. This is somebody that really feel like what they're doing is bothering you. You don't give a damn. That was the day that you got released from this infirmary, and this person's still trying to hold on to you from wherever they are. Goes to show you that they're really not happy about their own choices that they made, because why they holding on to you? You're not returning to them. You're not going to be in a connection with them. You're not going to acknowledge them as nobody, because this is a nobody. And that's what they prove to you over time. That they are a nobody. And trust me, they know that. Now, let them stay with whoever telling them that they are somebody. And that's the great value version, because they need somebody. You know, they need somebody. So, of course, they're going to tell them that. They need to paint this picture, and they just don't know who they standing next to, or who they with, or who they sleeping with, the fucking enemy. Good luck. And this person didn't know you had a warrior spirit. They just thought that they'll be able to do whatever, there's a good and bad in everyone. And this is somebody that didn't know that you could get on demon time if you choose to at any given time. Any given time. But you just choose the high road because you was born with both. Okay? You were born with both. But you know, if you tap into that dark side, you going all the way black. There is no in between. You know what I'm talking about? There's no middle ground. Either you light or you dark. And whichever one you chose, that's the one that you fully engulfed in. Now, whoever this person is, it's safe to say that they listen, they safer with playing with these great value versions. Okay? And this is why you gave this situation to God, because you'll go all the way black. You don't got time to play. You don't have time to play with nobody. You wasn't created or made for nobody to play with you. Okay? That's what they got other people for. They have a different preference, but you are not one of those. You could be very serious, okay? Not saying that you may not have a sense of humor, but at the end of the day, you could be someone that's very serious minded. And it could really be only certain things that you play about. When you were a child, you played as a child. As an adult, shit get real. Nobody has time to play. Not when you know adult. Everything, it got too much going on. Too much going on, baby. For you to sit there and let another adult try to play with you. Like, what? You're not about to play with me at all. You're going to be playing with yourself. And that's what you showed this person. Look, toil and labor. And this is where they at with it right now. Okay? They going through it, collective. They going through it. They going through it, collective. Them and their minions. And now they want to result back to, why is this happening to me? Looking ass. What did I deserve? Imagine this being the type of lunatic that don't believe that they deserve what they going through. This person, I'm telling you, the light is on, but no one's home. This is a victim. You know what I'm talking about? Let this person tell it they are a victim. To anybody that'll listen. Oh, you don't know the collective. The collective, they like this or they like that. You never went black on this person because you wouldn't have returned. This is what I'm trying to say. You wouldn't even be here right now if you went black on whoever this is. And whether it's somebody that's saying, listen, well, if you go black, I could go black too. Well, then y'all just would have been taking it there. This is what this person is failing to realize, right? That you one of those. You were cut from a whole different cloth. But you didn't do that because then you would have been just like this person. You would have been betraying God too. And that was a risk that you couldn't afford to take because you already chose the light. And that's why you didn't. But that don't mean that it's not in you. It's in each and every last one of us, baby. Like what? And just stop when you got created, you think it stopped with you? Do you really think so? And if you would have went to hell like this person did, they would have never recovered. Why? Because anything they do, you can do better. You can do anything better than them. Know that. I don't think whoever this is know that though. It would have caused the final blow. You know, it would have been a final blow for this individual here. They wouldn't have never got well from whatever, you know what I'm talking about, you would have done. This somebody that may say, oh, I didn't care. Or, yeah, right. That's what they all say. Until you get busy. Then boom, they done got shocked by that wire. You understand what I'm talking about, collective? Now you can't get well. Now you can't shake back. Now whatever you doing don't even matter no more because you can't get over what the collective did. But again, you chose the high road collective. And I, you know what? I commend you for that because the energy that I'm picking up on from whoever this is, you were almost there. Like you were literally almost there. But God, right? You realize you didn't have to do something to try to show this person what you were working with. Unlike them. Because whatever they doing, you are unbothered by it. Unbothered. Look at this. Because they ain't doing nothing. Sudden wealth in reverse. If you ain't getting no money, you ain't doing nothing. Correction. If you ain't getting no love and no money, you ain't doing nothing. And that's what's going on here. Them finances drying up, huh? So now they sitting here thinking about you, like wondering, is this because of what I did to the collective? You're a damn Skippy, Skip. Someone name is Skip. You're a damn Skippy. And really, because you played with God. Your finances is out of there. It's not just slowed up. Spirit is saying, no. This is over. This is over for them receiving any form of sudden wealth because I am not to be played with. Collective, you saying that you not to be played with when it comes down to God. There is no comparison. God is saying, listen, I am not to be played with without words. He just swiping shit away left and right. Over. Shout out to that 90-second like 92 is broken down to an 11. Love you too. That's what's going on. They don't got this, baby. They don't have no finances. They don't. That's why they thinking of you. Well, maybe if I apologize or maybe if I be nice. No, you're a demon. You're a demon. There's nothing nice about you. And I know that. So return to sender and BOA, blocked on arrival, whenever you try to be nice. Whenever you try to be nice is a cringe. Because you're not nice. Go tell that shit to somebody else. There's nothing nice, sweet, or kind about you. And they hate the fact that you see them like that. Like, bitch, that's who you are. Like, what? Let's not try to fake it up. Don't be fake all your life. And pretend like something changed and something shifted and you're just nice and you're a kind. No, you're a demon and a user, an abuser, and an opportunist and a gigolo and all of those things. Man or woman, gold digger. You are everything but who you think you are. That's what's happening here. There's nothing nice about this person. You think about it. When were they ever nice to you? Put it in the comments when they were ever nice to you. Put it in the chat. When whoever this is, the one that's on your mind, name a time that this individual was genuinely nice to you. One time. Just one time. I'll wait. The one that's on your mind, the one that's who mind you're on, who mind you stay on because they know they wronged you. Tell me one time this person was ever nice to you and you felt it in your soul that this person meant what they did in the most nice, positive way possible. I'll wait. And that's your confirmation on that you not tripping about the one that's on your mind for this message. You can't even say one thing that this person did nice for you because they didn't. journey in a reverse. I'm telling you, this person is under judgment. Their whole journey is blocked. It's over with. This is a over situation right here. This is an over situation. When did this person ever make you smile? Even on times that was supposed to be the most beautiful time you guys shared or had together. Tell me if they put a genuine smile on your face instead of trying to swipe it away from you by one of their tactics or tactics, because this is a cruel motherfucker. Period. That type shit, Adrian. Okay? Imagine that. I'm telling you, some of you guys were led here because you've been through the unthinkable with these sick, delulu mother... You know what? Imagine that. Told you some unforgettable shit because this is a ruined mother. You know what? They're done. Stick a fork in them, done. And they think you give a damn about who they with? Collective, imagine that. Even if you thought you cared, this message should give you clarification that you shouldn't. You should leave this message with a smile on your face, knowing that deep down you really don't give a fuck. Like, what the hell? Man or woman, they didn't do nothing for you but try to ruin your damn life. Because theirs was ruined when you met them. And God put you on a mission with them because God know how he created you, that you got this I don't give a fuck mentality. Because that's how he created you. He gave you that heart. He gave you that warrior spirit. And you know this person wasn't going to be able to handle that. And they was going to do everything they could to crash out, to try to ruin you. And that shit wasn't going to work like it worked with the great value versions. So if you want to know why you went through this and why, because you was chosen for it. And you still standing, right? That's why. Nobody else but you could do it. Remember, this person gonna only go to weaker energies like them. So this is why everyone you lose is not a loss. Why would I be up if I know you weaker than me and in the spirit? Whether they physically stronger than you or not, because some this could be a man and some it could be a woman. Take it as it resonates. But at the end of the day, if I know you weaker than me, you ain't gonna get nobody that's stronger than me. I know I'm cut. So this is the reason why you can congratulate whoever this is on finding somebody that's weaker than them. Imagine that. Imagine you having a downgrade or downsize. Imagine that, because you couldn't stay afloat with the goat. You couldn't stay afloat with the goat, baby. If you're weak, you're beat. And this person felt like you were beating them. I don't care if they had more than you or whoever they went to had more than you. They're weak. They got a weak spirit. This is two weak clones running around together. Imagine that. And that's why you're single. You're going to be single until you find somebody that's wearing the pants for real. or somebody you could be equally yoked with if you are this man in this situation. Someone that you don't have to hide the fact that you're super strong with. Like what? 111 likes, 111 on the worldly clock. I guarantee you that's what y'all manifesting. Somebody just like that, and it's coming through. Clock it. Clock it. And that's exactly who on the way to you, baby. Just hold. If this person get out the motherfucking way. And ludicrous voice, move, bitch. Get out the way. Like, what is you doing? What is you doing? You chose what you chose. You got what you got. I'm good with it. You should be good with it. So what is we doing? Now you soldier hating. Now you trying to stop me from getting my person. Now you trying to stop me from being with somebody that's really like that. Strong, courageous, real, genuine, God-fearing. Let's say that first. Get out the way. But they claim that you're the one that's bitter in this situation. How, Sway? How? That's what they would love to tell people. There ain't nothing bitter about you. You were part of, you don't give a rat's ass. Do this person not understand? Like it's not clicking. I'm telling you guys, the light is on, but nobody's home. Look at this. Privileged lady, baby. Privileged lady, baby. And all you want is change. This is you that's wanting to change. Because for whoever this is, it's not going to happen. This one coming off the bottom of the deck. Let's see what we have. Look, marriage in the reverse. Listen, baby, this is you that's wanting this change. Whether it was a marriage, a contracted marriage, or just somebody you was calling your husband or your wife. You don't want no parts of this. This coming off the, look, I'm holding the deck like this. This coming off the bottom of the deck just like this. In the reverse. To clarify, this change is like what? Let me out of this situation. Like what the helly? You jelly? What the helly? Let them go marry the weakest link. Let them go marry the one that they went towards. The one that they felt like was better than you. What is the holdup with you going marry this individual? If y'all together, like what the hell? Was that good enough for you to leave a privileged lady behind and betray God for and go against this person for? Why is you not making this person your person? Like, what the hell is you waiting for? How are you in a situation 100% if you still holding on to a dead situation? You chose what you chose already. And if this not the person you want to marry, who cares? Go find somebody who cares? But just free the collective in this situation. Give me a second, guys. What is the message here, Holy Spirit? What is the message here, please and thank you? Look at this. Community. Okay? Community is here. What is the message for this community? I feel like this message could be for the soul tribe community, okay? This is what I feel like. This is for the collective. This message right here. It's like spirit delivering this message straight to you, because some of you been beating up on yourself over this situation. You ain't, listen, you ain't do nothing wrong here. This is not on you. This is not on your jacket, baby. You didn't do nothing wrong in this situation but try to love a clown. That never wanted the best for you. That never wanted anything to work for you. That never wanted you to have anything. That wanted to break you and shit on you because this is a grudge holder. This is someone that came in the situation upset about all the failed relationships they had in the past that they didn't tell you about. It's like everyone that get with this individual, they see the demons on this person. This person need a freaking exorcism. And until they get that, they're going to ruin the lives of everybody that they encounter. That's what I heard. It don't matter. This is what I heard, and I trust my spirit, guys. This person is a destroyer. And they get off on that because they sold their soul for clout and fame. And legend has it, they still waiting on that clout and that fame. Because people see who they really are. Especially if they try to do something to you. People don't respect this person the same no more. They may feel like these individuals do. But when it came down to you, I'm telling you, you were the one that was handpicked. You were the one that was chosen. They don't respect this person like that. They may think that they do, but they don't. The only ones that do is the one that was sitting there hating on you with this person. That's the only ones that's gonna side with this person. This is not a good fucking person. Man or woman. And it's even worse for a woman. Well, it's even worse for both. But I'm just saying, when you a woman and you in this type of energy, that's not a good look. That's really not a good look for whoever this supposed to be woman is. It's really not. It's really not. When you walking around with this evil, wicked ass spirit and you supposed to be a soft woman, something is wrong. Something went terribly wrong. And that's their fucking problem. You can't be Captain Saver in this situation, divine masculine, because something is wrong with this individual, and whatever you're not capable of fixing whoever this is. Occupation and distant horizon. Someone is concerned about their well-being, what they're gonna do for work, and what's the outcome of this. Someone is completely concerned about whatever they did. Okay, the bad deeds that they did with their dirty, creepy hands. Okay, in regards to you. And not just you, others too, but you are the main concern here because they know something is brewing. They know something bigger is brewing, collective. These energies on the ship with no anchor. You see the anchor is unattached. They are going down. And they got 36 on here, broken down to a 9 this year. You understand? Something been going on for the last 3 years with someone that they overly concerned about. Because we have 33 here, 34 here, and 36. So, 6 is 24. Right? 2024 is 6. Then we got 7 here. Wait. 2025 is 7. But it's really the year of 9. So it could even be the last 2 years. But like I said, 3. Okay? Because I see 333 right here. It's like for the last 3 years, someone been trying to assassinate your character. Trying to make you out to be the bad person or the bad guy in some type of situation here. You know, like behind the scenes type of energy, like telling these things possibly to a community in reference to you. Downplaying you and things of that sort. But then when you come around, it's something totally different. These energies knew what type of game this person was playing with you too. They could have even been promoting it. Either they wanted someone like you or they were jealous of you. No middle ground when it comes down to that energy. These are energies that's just like this person. It's like crabs in a bucket type of energy. None of them could get out of whatever this entrapment is that they are all in. So it's like they're all suffering together. Okay? And they try to, it's like a demon, a demonic party or some shit. You know? What do we have? Poverty. Like I said, they all suffer from the same shit. Look at this. Okay, Spirit say poverty. That's what it is. Okay, impoverished minds. And remember, you are what you believe. And these energies feel like, well, I don't have this, I don't have this, I'm in survival mode and all this and the third. You not. Who want to claim being in survival mode? That's straight victim mentality. That means that proves that you're not a believer. And this is what's going on with these individuals. They spoken into existence. And now they stuck in this freaking energy here. With the bad health in the reverse, it's getting worse and worse by the day for these individuals. Because the only thing they can do is think of you. And you sitting somewhere minding your freaking business and they steady trying to send you energy. Think of me spells and shit like that. Go to hell where you belong. Period. Look at this. Main male in the reverse. Okay. Okay. And for some of you, this distorted masculine, and for others of you, is a main female with main male being in the reverse. Okay? That's trying to send you energy. That's why they under judgment. They not going to stop, collective. They in too deep. They owe the devil. They owe the devil. These energies owe the devil for whatever favor the devil gave to them. They got to pay it back with entrance. With interest, collective. I'm hearing Nipsey Hussle double up. Look at this. Courthouse. Okay? Someone could be from California. But we have double up energy here. That's what's happening with these individuals. Says your ancestors, the ones that they don't believe in. Imagine these energies calling your freaking ancestors or saying that you crazy or you evil or you demonic because you got the blood of your freaking ancestors here. You know what's happening with these individuals for not knowing the truth. You can tell the ones that never picked up their Bible and read it for real. These energies is the type of individuals that only read their Bible when they're in trouble. You understand what I'm talking about? Because if they do read, they're here. In the Bible, it speaks of your ancestors. Like what? These people don't be knowing what they talking about. They'll try to victimize you for saying something about you, or put you in demon energy. You know, if you speak of your ancestors, but if they see somebody like a celebrity or somebody that got status or clout or money, start talking about it, then they'll start dick riding. Oh yeah, the ancestors. You know what I'm talking about? This is the type of I can't. I can't. I cannot. If the crowd they with start screaming ancestors, they gonna be on the same type of time. This is the type of individual that follows the crowd. Whatever the crowd say and is accepted by the crowd, oh, I know about that. I accept that too. Type shit. Look at this. Great fortune. That's why your ancestors say, yeah, you want to play with me? I'm coming after you. I'm coming after what you want the most. Give me that sudden wealth and give me that great fortune that you don't deserve. This is what I want from you. Okay? This is what I want from you. And that's what's happening. That's why we have poverty here. Okay? Whatever is out here, what I just heard, whatever is out here for these individuals is definitely already set in stone. That means that it was written to go this way. It was written for these individuals. You got to be a real screwed up individual for something to be set in stone for you like this. You got to be really screwed up. Look at this. Expectations in the reverse. It's over. And with the courthouse being here and judgment being out here, that is the judgment. A judgment call has been made already. A judgment call been made on this situation already. Because you were not the one of the two. You were somebody that came with love in the situation. Look at this. And some of you, we got a mature man, okay, that just popped out on top of Journey and Privileged Lady. You got a mature man coming in, baby, like I said, okay? May the 12th could be significant. For some of you, it already happened. Or December 5th could be significant. Yes, you do. Poverty in a reverse. Yeah, because that's what they wanted for you. And Matt, I told you they didn't want to see you with nothing. They didn't want to see you have anything. They wanted to have you impoverished. But this came out in the reverse. And whoever this mature man that's coming in definitely not going to be in poverty. Because this person showing up as a God-fearing man. For you, divine feminine or divine masculine, this is you, and you got a privileged lady that's coming in, and you ask for somebody that fear the Lord, somebody that's gonna do the right thing, and here this person is right here. And I want to say that this person have not made it to you yet. Distant horizons is out here. This person is on the freaking way. Okay, and the reason why this person hasn't came in yet is because you were dealing with a situation. So if you did meet somebody and they trying to come off like they divine, no, that's a great value version. This person has not came in yet. I want you to know that. And this is the reason why we tap in with messages every single day, so you don't get thrown off your basis. And start believing that another karmic entity is the one that you are supposed to be with. This person hasn't came in yet because you still going through some type. You still trying to wrap your mind around everything that just unfolded. You're not even ready for nobody right now. But you know that that's what you want in the future or the near future. But right now, you just like, listen, let me breathe. Let me heal. You know, and make sure I'm fully healed before I go into another situation with any type of baggage. So whoever this is that's trying to come in and impersonate, especially, you're going to know, because if listen, whoever came into you, they're trying to hurry up and rush it. They're trying to hurry up and force it because they can feel that, you know, you on a journey. They can feel that you on a move. So they trying to hurry up and rush a relationship. No, listen. Back, give me 50 feet. Give me 100 feet. You know what I'm talking about? Don't try to rush me into nothing with you. You don't know me. I don't know you. So if you're trying to rush something, what it is that you want from me? Because nothing worth having come easy. So if you're trying to rush it, something going on. And after this journey, you are not in the business of letting nobody rush you and push you into no commitment. Hold on, I don't even know if I like you like that. How do I know how do you know if I like you like that? And how do I know if you like me like that? You just trying to rush something just to say you have somebody, not with me. This person have not came in yet, and this is what Spirit is saying. And whoever this is that's coming in, they're going to tell you whatever it is that they feel like you want to hear to get a spot in your life. Then they're going to end up being a repeat of what you had before. Trying to come in and control your life. They ain't going to like the way that you are abundant. They ain't going to like the way that you are blessed. They ain't going to like the fact that you have a soul tribe that believe in you. Listen to what I'm telling you. They're going to want all your attention. They're going to try to take your attention off your child or your children. They're going to want you to pour all your attention into them. If you don't have children, they're going to want to suck up all your energy for you to just be laser focused on them like they some fucking body. And the whole time you looking at a demon. The helly? The helly I say. What the hell he on? Like what? Like no. Look at this. Child in the reverse. Yay. This is not somebody that the divine is sending to you. And that's why this message is for the soul tribe community. Baby, listen. A whole nother false flag are trying to come in. They're trying to enter the chat. And what I mean by enter the chat is not, that's metaphorically speaking, right? They're trying to get in your life, collective, chat. They want to be a part of your life. And they not right. This is not somebody that was sent to you. This is not somebody that was sent to you. Because guess what? Anybody that's sent to you, you're going to hear from God first. He's going to let you know. He's going to let you know. Okay? He's going to let you know ahead of time, too. That's the one right there. You know? Will you hear that smooth voice, like calm as waters, tell you that's the one? It can't be mocked because it's going to be followed by a feeling. You know what I'm talking about? That feeling where you get chills and after you hear, yeah, that. But whoever this is not the answer. No. So your answer should be no. I don't care how beautiful, how handsome. Remember, the devil was just like that too. That's why some people that didn't know that they dealing with the freaking devil. Of course. It's a part of the manipulation. You got to have charm. It got to start somewhere. I got to be able to bait you in and lock you in with something. And since you for the world and you mediocre, the only thing you're not looking for a good heart. You're looking for good looks. So you can have arm candy or a trophy, wife or husband. Okay. Right? And that's all that you're going to be stuck with. A pretty or a handsome, empty body. Empty mind. There's no activity. There's nothing going on mentally. Somebody that suck at everything that they literally try to do. But they look good though. You get it? It's a trick. And they lie. And they manipulate. Look at this. Family room in a reverse. What is the deck saying? You see how the deck be talking? So that go to clarifier. What we have for family room? Look at this. The lovers in a reverse. I'm telling you, something is coming to an end. These energies not going to even be together. Karmic or not. Somebody's going to have to be alone. Spirit said, you try to play with me, you are going to be alone. When it's all said and done. You're going to be alone when it's all said and freaking done. Family room in the reverse. Lovers in the reverse. And if there's somebody that cheated on you, they are being cheated on. They are being cheated on, collective. By somebody that 10 times better than them. And they don't even know it. And imagine you thinking you a man or a woman of a house and somebody got somebody else that's way better than you. You just somebody... look what I saw at the bottom of this deck. Look. Rebound. Bing. Okay? That's what's happening in the situation here. Okay? That's what's going on. Are you somebody that's going to be here so I could just use you to make the one that I want mad? You know, because I know you need me. So you can stay here until I get the one that I want. This person attention when they realize that I'm dealing with you. You don't got nothing to offer. Why would somebody want to be with you? You got sudden wealth in the reverse, great fortune in the reverse. Like what is really happening here? You don't even have what it takes to go get it. Do you even know how to go get it? Or do you even know how to go get it and keep it? That's the thing. Anybody could go get it, but can you keep it coming concurrent? Like consistent. Can you consistently go get bread? Official person. I don't think so. They can't. They don't have what it takes. And whoever this is, they're going to soon realize that it's the devil that's blessing this person. They got to give up something. They got to give up something in order to be in this energy of great fortune and sudden wealth. That can be a reason why they sacrifice you. Listen, I need to sacrifice this situation so I can get me some money. They had no problem with doing so. They had no problem with doing so whatsoever. And that's why they stuck. This is the reason why they stuck. God is not playing with whoever this is, collective, because they played a dirty game. Okay? Who cares about what they did and what they didn't do? You don't really care about that, because at the end of the day, you just looking at it like a situation as if it did not work out. But since this person played with God, it's over. It's over. Man or woman. What do we have? Courtship. Look how it came tumbling. Somebody is in a rocky situation right now. Somebody's name could be Rocky, okay? Raquel, something like that. But somebody is in a very rocky situation, okay? Pertaining to a courtship. What do we need to know about this courtship? We got the lover. Look how everything tumbling. I'm telling you, collective. Hold on. Let's see what just fell here. Oh my goodness. Look what came out. Look, and it fell behind my little stand. Like I had to go in the middle and get it. Somebody could be locked up or facing jail time. We got thief here. Okay? So something is going on with this courtship and we got thief here. Like I said, somebody could have stole something from you. April 24th could be significant, or the 24th or the 4th. Okay? Life path number 4, 6, or 8. Okay? Life path number 3 or 5. Something is going on. All right? Something is going on here. So it's like, why somebody could have energetically stole from you, or they stole something from you to go to be in a courtship, okay? They took something away from you to have a courtship. What is it that this person stole with the thief card being here? I see the little boy holding a watch. So for some of you, it could be time. What else? Look, we got a house, okay? That's what somebody stole from you, okay? 2024 could be very significant here because this is what came out. Look, we got House and the Thief card. We have 2024 here. Yeah. So April could be very significant here. April of 2024, all right? Maybe April 8th of 2024 or April 30th or April the 5th of 2024. Something significant about that here, okay? Or August 4th, 2024. With 8/4/2024 being here. Okay? So what is the outcome of this? What is this? Okay? We have House and Thief. So what do the collective need to know about this situation? How did this person steal a house from the collective? Okay? Mature woman and high honor. Whatever they did with a woman here, if this is a man, it wasn't the honorable thing to do. That's a fact. Okay? It wasn't at all. Alright? So this is what's going on here. Whatever happened, it wasn't the honorable thing to do. June 25th, this woman could be born in June. Okay? Or the 6th. I see June 20th too. June 4th. June 8th. June 24th. What do we have? Gift. Okay, guys. Spirit is saying, listen. So this person stole a home from you for a mature woman and could have gifted this person something. Hold on. What is this? What is the gift? High honor said it wasn't the honorable thing to do and we got gift. What do we have? Despair. Yay. Whoever this is, they are in despair for whatever it is that they did here. Okay, the 17 could be significant. Someone could be 32, or 32 is broken down to a 5. This person could be in a 5 of Pentacles energy, 5 of Cups, 5 of Wands, and a 5 of Swords energy with this despair card being here, collective. Okay? Whatever they did, it was made known to them. They did something. So you are the gift here. Okay? Or somebody could have tried to gift someone something, but you were the gift, collective. And this is the reason why whoever this is in despair. Can we get more of what this is? False person. Okay? This person is false. This is a false individual here. Okay? This is what Spirit is saying. This person was everything this person did was false or fake. They did something fake. Okay, look, with a main female. I'm telling you guys. What else? Look, but it's over. I'm telling you, the Spirit is ending this and it's not going to end well for any one of these individuals. I got 144 on my worldly clock. Look at this. Message of concern. Okay, and what is the message of concern? Wealthy man. I told you somebody got this main female energy, got somebody already, collective. Do you understand what I'm telling you? Whoever this person is, they are cheating on this person. And they have a wealthy man here. Okay? And that is the message of concern. Something coming to an end. Well, whoever this energy is that they were in a courtship with. So this person got in a courtship, stole a home from you, possibly gifted to a mature woman energy here. Spirit is saying that wasn't the honorable thing to do because you were the gift. Now they're in despair from being false with this main female energy here. And something is coming to a freaking end. Like I said, this freaking courtship with a message of concern. Possibly this whole ordeal is coming to an end. And this person cheating. And this person got somebody else. Baby, listen. Give us more, Spirit. We need to find out what's happening here. We can't just end it like that. We need to know what's happening here, baby. Reverse the roles, divine masculine, because there's a man and a woman on this courtship, okay? And remember, we do have a woman out here that's receiving a message of concern. That's what we need to know about. What is this message of concern that this woman is receiving? What is this message of concern that this woman is freaking receiving? That's what we want to know. What is this message of concern that this woman, 4 coins in a reverse? And look what this wealthy man is right next to poverty collective. Four of Pentacles, they're not even about to have four pentacles to rub together collective. Okay? What is this message of concern? What is this Four of Pentacles in the reverse about? Okay, what is happening here? The Queen of Swords. So whoever this woman is could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Okay, what is happening here? Whatever message they receive is causing them to want to put their sword down. Okay, so what is happening? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy too. Okay, but I don't feel like this person is a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo just yet. I just feel like their finances being affected some type of way here. Okay, what is happening? Yeah, possibly because whoever this is knew about this situation. They knew that you and this person was together too, because we got the privileged lady that's right here in change. So changes are being made because of you, divine feminine. All right, yay. Look, we have the star here. Somebody could be Aquarius. Okay, what else we have, Holy Spirit? Look, the Nine of Coins in the freaking reverse. All right, that's what's happening here. We got the Six of Coins in the reverse. Yeah, something wasn't equal give and take, and they played a role in this. Okay, they played a role in this, so they are being humbled in some type of way here. Okay, this person, like I said, with all these pentacles that came out, this is somebody losing money. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, specifically Aquarius energy, or one of these individuals are, okay, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius energy, and they losing money at a rapid pace here. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, Six of Pentacles in the reverse. They don't even have this no more. This is over with. This is over. This is over. Look at this. The Knight of Staffs energy. What is this Knight of Wands energy? What is this about? Somebody looking angry as hell. What is this about? Look at this. The Four of Swords in the reverse. Like I say, no rest for the wicked. So they thought that they was going to be able to campaign and, maintain off of your energy, or being in this night energy, coming and going and giving passion here and passion there. Okay? And then they messed around and lost every single thing here. So what is it? We want to know. Give us more about what's happening with this message of concern. Oh, look who it went to. Empress energy here in the reverse. Look at this. This says the Empress. Whoever this energy is distorted just like this person. And look, the Ace of Cups. Okay? We have the Ace of Cups here. There's a Libra involved. It's heavy air energy out here. And for someone here, they could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Although I still feel like this is just about pentacles. Somebody here, this Empress in the reverse is like they wanted this person to gift them this Ace of Cups. But it's like this Ace of Cups really belongs to this perfect lady, this Empress energy here. But this person wanted it for themselves. That's why we have Thief here. It's like they wanted to take this away from you. Okay? You could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy with the Ace of Cups coming out. Look, the Page of Coins. Yeah, and you got good news coming in. Okay? You have good news coming in. I told you Spirit is going to double up. Double up energy is here for you. But, yeah, it's like something that belonged to you, they wanted it for themselves. Ooh, what is this fell? What do we have? The King of Coins. Okay, they wanted this King of Pentacles. Okay? And look, the Fool. Oh, yeah. Somebody took a leap of faith towards this situation. It's like they knew that this person had something lined up for you with the Page of Pentacles here, and they was coming in to give it to you. Okay, somebody that they wanted to offer you a cup of love, and they also wanted to offer you an opportunity, but instead they stole the opportunity from you. Okay, they could have gave it to this individual right here, and they accepted it. All right. And this person took the wrong leap of faith. They made the wrong choice with the Fool being in a reverse. Okay, Aries energy. But like I say, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Now I'm heavy on the Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and the air sign. These individuals could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Extra heavy on both of them for whoever these energies are, okay? Yeah, look, the Seven of Cups. I'm telling you, and look, their options is over. Okay, it's like they had one foot in. This person made the wrong choice. I'm telling you, this King of Pentacles energy here, whoever this individual is, it's like they felt like they had options. So they were like halfway in. As we already know, we learned throughout this message, okay? This somebody that was trying to hold on to you and hold on to this other situation, okay? Maybe this other situation was offering them some type of finances here, and that's the reason why the finances are in the reverse, because they could have started off with it, and they had the ability to make this person the freaking somebody named Freaka or Drika. They had the ability to make this person uh, a king of pentacles here, some type of way. Okay, take this person out of this night energy right here and turn them into a king of pentacles with some finances. But this person was already told not to take this leap of faith, and they did it anyway. Okay, they did it anyway. That's why the fool is here in the reverse. This is something that this person was not supposed to do at all. Collective, go on whatever mission this is that they went on, they did it anyway. So what is really saying is, when it comes down to this Ace of Cups, it's somebody that chose finances over love. That's what the Ace of Cups literally mean here. They chose an opportunity over love, and whatever this opportunity is, it didn't have anything to do with any type of equal give and take. This somebody that could have held back from you financially and all. It's like once they went towards this situation, they didn't want to give you anything, nothing. No type of finances here. This is greed. This is greed, and that's why everything is coming down. So how did this person, what's the thief card in the house? What's the thief card in the house, Holy Spirit? They never wanted you to find out about that part. Okay, what is the thief card in the house? This one? Okay, let's see what we have. The Seven of Staffs. Okay, they never wanted, they was trying to hide something from you, collective. Okay, they were trying to hide something from you. They didn't want you to know about something. This person could have became defensive. Look how this person got a hunch in their back. They could have became defensive about a situation here. What does this mean? Thank you. Look at this. The Eight of Pentacles. Why is it in the reverse though? The Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. It's like they were already working on something. I keep getting 1987 or 1978 could be significant. Or 7 or 8 could be very significant. Okay? What is this? Look, we got the Hierophant energy here. With the Hierophant here, I'm telling you, there's somebody that made some type of promise, collective. You see the two people down here, and this the reason why this person is being punished here. Okay, somebody could have went put in work in another situation, became defensive. When it came down to you, could have started being very territorial about a situation here. We're dealing with this Empress in the reverse, this Queen of Swords energy. And we got the Eight of Cups energy here. And now this person didn't want them to walk away because they were something this person did. And this energy didn't want this person to walk away from this situation with them. Whoever this false person is, this main female, and I want to know what this message of concern is about. It's like they don't want you to know. They're trying to hide some shit. What is the message of concern? The Five of Swords. Yay. Okay, that they're feeling defeated here, or whatever this is, they got defeated by it. Because if you look at the message of concern, if you add this 1 and 4, that's 5. You understand? So this is definitely the Five of Swords energy. Whatever this message is that they receive, and put them straight in the Five of Swords energy here. Can we know? Give us a thorough breakdown of what this Five of Swords energy is. Why is this person being defeated, and what did this message say that they received? What did this message say that they received? Let's see. We got the Knight of Cups here, okay? In regards to an offer that they took, okay? Ooh, the Ten of Pentacles is here in the reverse, okay? It's like this was forbidden. They weren't even supposed to do this because this was not a part of their family. This person wasn't even supposed to be a part of their family dynamic. They did it anyway. Ooh, look at this. The Ten of Cups in the reverse. I'm telling you, it wasn't even no real love there. So this is somebody that had a vendetta against you. What do we have? The Ten of Wands. Ooh, I ain't never see nothing like this. Collective, Look at what came out here. We got the Knight of Cups. This message of concern is all about them receiving a cup of love, romantic offer here, because it was beneficial to them. We got the Ten of Coins energy here in the reverse. They done lost out on all of that, and Spirit advising that this was not even your freaking family. Ten of Cups in the reverse is not no real love there. We got the Ten of Wands. Now, whoever this person is that went towards this situation to have this love and this family duo dynamic with this person, they dealing with a whole lot of freaking wands. This person is wounded. They dealing with a whole lot of freaking baggage from dealing with this Empress energy in the reverse. And some of them stuck in this energy. They're stuck in this situation. I see. Look, I can't make it up. Look at this. We got the Eight of Swords. They are bound to this situation. They wanted it. They got it. Okay? And these two came out. Look at this. We got the Hangman in the reverse and the Two of Swords energy that came out. Okay? This person is feeling stuck at a freaking crossroad. And again, that's because they refuse to surrender. They surrender to this devil. So some role this person played with a home situation here. Okay, and that was to only hurt you, to try to get back at you, or to make you feel some type of way. Okay, this is why they did what they did with this individual, but they're in the shock of their life. What is this coffin? What is this coffin here for? What is the coffin symbolizing here? What is the coffin symbolizing here, Holy Spirit, beloved ancestors? Okay, symbolizing this partnership. Okay, whatever this partnership is that they went to go work on, that's over. Okay, some idea, some new idea, that's over too. And then we got the Seven of Coins, an investment. Something is about to flop. If it haven't flopped already, it's about to be done. Okay, so whatever this person invested in with the Seven of Coins coming out in the reverse is over. They done lost their investments, collective. They watching whatever they invested in go straight downhill. That's what's happening. And whatever this is happening this freaking year. Remember, we saw 9 that came out. Okay? This year is not going to go by without this happening. If you look at the coffin card, 1 plus 9 is 10. If you subtract 1 from this 10, it leaves you with 9. It's happening this year. Okay? Over. And there's nothing these energies could do to stop it. Nothing. All these pentacles that came out in the reverse, okay? All this movement, somebody was making some bad moves in regards to you. What about this courtship? I know you want to know that. What about this courtship, Holy Spirit? Oh, it fell. Let's see what we have. Look at this. Look. 6 of Cups in a reverse. Okay? That's what's going on. Yeah. It's a lot of conflict going on. A lot of backed up emotions. Somebody is saying a real somebody. That's a fact. Somebody is saying a real somebody. What do we have? Yup, the 2 of Pentacles. Here in the reverse, I'm telling you, these energies are going to be left with nothing. Poverty is out here. Okay? Now somebody want to come out of this energy. Now they no longer want to juggle. Now they no longer want to deal with the highs and the lows. Or they felt like this situation was going to get them out of an energy to where they were juggling and dealing with highs and lows. But that's not happening here. I'm telling you, I told you something is set in stone. You see the infinity symbol? That's the only thing that's going to stand the test of time. Okay? Something is going on for eternity for whoever this is. That's what's happening here. Something fell. Let's see what we have going on here. Look, we got the 4 of Staffs that came out in the reverse. All right? Celebrations is over here. Okay? Something about this 1111 portal is something very significant. I feel like, I'm telling you, and it's like whatever is happening now, but even more so by the time Scorpio season come, or it have a lot to do with that Pluto energy that's going backwards. Okay? It have a lot to do with Pluto energy that's going backwards here. What do we have? The Page of Cups in the reverse. Yep. An offer is not, somebody's offer is being declined. 6 of Swords, they're not going to be able to move on. Somebody got to stay in this energy. And whoever this is, they got to stay with Cruella. Okay? Are they gonna be feeling like they forced to stay with this individual because of whatever is about, whatever this tower is that's about to hit, collective? They're gonna have to stay with this person. Or get with another one. Another great value version. Like what? What do we have? Yeah, look, we have the Queen of Cups here because you are not accepting this offer. Queen of Cups in the upright. What is the Queen of Cups? Let's check this person background. What do we have? We have the Seven of Swords energy here. And what does this mean for this Queen of Cups energy? The Wheel of Fortune. Yep. So listen, some of you better be grateful that this situation unfolded the way that it did, because now it has sped up the process. Whoever this was that was trying to speed something up, you know, and try to go behind your back and harm you and hurt you, by the Queen of Cups energy coming down the upright and the Seven of Swords, clarifying that and being clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, I definitely feel like that this was a blessing in disguise for somebody to, you know, lie to you, scam you, cheat you, betray you, you know, leave you in the Four of Swords energy where you had to pick up the pieces and put it back together and then try to place you in this Three of Swords energy. I definitely feel like somebody name could betray, but I definitely feel like that was a blessing in disguise because now you got the fucking, I said the fucking Wheel of Fortune, but that's the way it came out. As my ancestor said, listen, you got the Wheel of Fortune. You definitely do. You definitely do. You definitely do, collective. I'm telling you. And there's a messenger that's going to come in and let you know this. All right, look at the messenger sitting on this cup. This cup is going to be overflowing. And we did see the Ace of Cups that came out in the upright. How is the Ace of Cups resonating with this energy or this message that just came out? How is the Ace of Cups coinciding with that energy that just came out? Thank you. The Death card. Okay, this I'm talking about is never gonna end. Listen, this cup is gonna be overflowing, and there's nobody that can stop this or put an ending to whatever is coming in for you. Heavy Scorpio energy. Somebody here is a Scorpio, okay? Heavily. Yeah, with the Wheel of Fortune here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, but specifically a Scorpio energy is what I'm getting right here. Someone here got betrayed by Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with the Seven of Swords energy, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius with the Four of Staffs energy in the reverse. And you are being paid for it tenfold, baby. Tenfold. And they're not going to be able to move forward. They're not going to be able to even come towards you, whoever this person is. Okay, look where they stopped at. Child, the calls be coming out all kind of ways. Look at this, collective. Let's see what we have going on. Look at this. The High Priestess, whoever you are. Like I said, heavy Scorpio or Pisces energy. Okay? What else we have? The Three of Swords. I'm telling you, whoever this person is that did you wrong, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, they're going to have to sit in this freaking heartbreak here. Four of Cups. Okay? Because you're not going to be accepting any type of offer from them. Okay? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. You're just simply not. I'm a big Scorpio. We got a lot of Scorpios in the chat, huh? Shout out to the Scorpios. Shout out to you guys, all right? Scorpio, moon, rising sun, all of that. I'm a Scorpio too. Straight like that. So that sounds like good news, right? Scorpio sun, Scorpio rising. All right? So let's see what we have going on. Yep, we got the Page of Staffs that's coming in. The Page of Wands. Somebody wanted to be a rival. Somebody gonna try to pay you a freaking visit. Okay? Once everything dry up for them. Look at this. There's no action going on in the background. They're gonna try to come in and try to make some type of romantic gesture or give you some type of offer or try to offer you something. Not gonna freaking work. Not gonna, because you're gonna be in this energy of you remember nights. Okay? They stuck in a cycle. Look at this. The world in the reverse. I'm telling you, whoever this is, they stuck in a cycle with whoever this is that they chose. Well, who is this mature woman? Let's see who this individual is. Who is this mature woman? Look at the deck. The Ace of Coins in the reverse. Yeah, they chose wrong. Okay, this mature woman could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Okay, they chose wrong, collective. Or this could be somebody that was all about the Benjamin. Somebody's name could be Benjamin, first, last, or middle. All right. What do we have? The King of Cups. Okay. This is somebody that chose finances over love, and somebody went towards a situation thinking that they was going to get love for finances, or they had the love for finances, or something like that. I don't know. Okay. This King of Cups could also be a father figure. What is the King of Cups, and why did the King of Cups come out? Look at this. The Nine of Cups in the reverse. It wasn't wish fulfillment. That's what happened. We got the Nine of Cups in the reverse. This was not no wish fulfillment. Whoever this individual is. Okay, or was. So this could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo that was dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Some type of way here. Or this person was just simply trying to show love to a situation right here. Okay, because this person told this person that they had the freaking Ace of Pentacles. So they fell in love with the process, all to find out that this was not wish fulfillment. Whoever this clown is that went towards this individual. That's what happened with this situation. The Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles didn't even belong to them. It was, look, and that spirit said, and that is the damn truth. Okay? Spirit said, and that is the truth. That's what they found out. That this Empress in reverse. What is the Empress in reverse? Look at this. Didn't I say the 5 represent these folks? We got the 5 of Wands, conflict and competition. Somebody, they went towards the Empress energy in the freaking reverse, okay, and ended up in that FAFO energy. That's what happened with this situation, collective. Conflict and competition. Conflict and fighting and disputes over finances. This person trying to encourage this person that, listen, I didn't come for finances, I came for love, or vice versa. It could have even went the other way. You know, in tarot, it could either go this way or that way, collective. So just reverse the roles as need be. But this is what happened. And the whole while, neither one of these energies will wish fulfillment, because I feel like both of these energies were rebounds to each other. That's what I'm really getting. Okay? Somebody could have left a situation with you, and somebody could have left a situation with someone else. So it was bound to crumble, if that's the word. Okay, what is the rebound? What is the proper grammar to describe that situation? Thank you. Look at this. The Ace of Wands. Okay? The Ace of Wands. So these energies were both rebounds, and they thought that they were going to have a new passionate beginning off of and capitalize off of your pain, or whoever this other person is that this person was dealing with. But what is the outcome? They flying out. Hold on. Look at this. The 3 of Cups in a reverse. Okay, celebrations are over. Yeah, they started off that way. They definitely started off that way. Somebody's name could be Holly. Okay? They started off that way, but that's not the way that is ending. Okay? That's not the way that it's ending, collective. Look, the Knight of Swords. Yeah, somebody not even brave. They're not even brave no more. Somebody afraid of what you found out now. All that false courage. Look at this. We got the 3 of Wands energy. Okay? All that false courage. They're not hopeful about what's coming. Okay? They just know that something is coming in with the 3 of Wands energy. All right? What is the 3 of Wands? What is, because I can't say somebody's ship is sailing in, because the ship is already on the side, but the ship is going a whole nother way. Okay? Look at this. We had a 7 of Pentacles here. Okay? Something was extremely heavy. The 7 of Coins. Somebody made a big investment in the situation, and they were waiting on their ships to sail in, but the ship is going a whole nother freaking way. It's not even coming in their direction. Look at this. I can't make it up, and they know it. Look, they know it. It's like they standing right there waiting on this ship to come slide right here and hit that U-turn and come right here and stop right where the sun at, but it's going in a whole nother direction towards the sun itself, and this person is trying to flag it down, and look where they end up at by sunset. Same skirt. Okay, somebody could be experiencing hair loss or hair shrinkage or something like that because of what they did. I'm telling you, or they will be, it's doomsday. Somebody gonna turn into a whole freaking patient out here. because of everything that they actually did in regards to this connection with you. What do we have? The King of Wands energy, whoever this so-called player is, okay? They can't even stand up and take the lead. This somebody that's freaking sitting down, okay? Trying to rethink their life and what they did. I don't see nothing, no motion going on with this person. Nothing but them holding on to one wand. And that's the same wand that they were trying to, get some attention with. You see? This is what they stuck with. This is not somebody that's standing up, taking the lead or taking on any type of leadership role at all. Okay? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy here. But this could be any one of these signs that came out. They have to take a seat. Sit down, sir. Sit down, sir, as you should. Sit down. Because look at the high priestess. Look at all this she got going on around her. Look at this. You understand? It's a big difference. Look at the Queen of Cups that came out. Look at all these trophies. Look at everything that you earned. It's a big difference. There's nothing that's going on here. Look. Look at the backgrounds. It's nothing. They got a little bug coming their way. Okay? But look at you. You have things everywhere. Everywhere. And you are being blessed. You are being freaking blessed. Look at this. Spirit saying you getting justice too. Okay? You are receiving your justice. You are receiving this justice here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We got Libra energy here. Okay? You are receiving your justice here, sweets. Man or woman. All right? The scales are being balanced here for you. The number 11 is on here. Whatever this justice is, this divine justice. Look at all this that you have. Look at all this gold that's coming out. Look at all these pinnacles. This is pinnacles. This is cups. This is everything that you need. You don't need nothing. You even got fish to eat. You know, that's the beginning. You got fish all in your water. It's dry around this person. Nothing is there but a bug. That's it. It's super dry. Where's the rest of the kings? Where are the rest of the kings that came out here? We need to see what's happening in the background of these individuals here. What's happening? Even with this Queen of Swords, this false empress, look, there's nothing going on. Nothing. It's dry. Look at the bird. The messenger, they even got their head turned. They didn't even adhere to the message that was sent to them. Okay? They weren't trying to hear it. They already had their mindset on what they were going to do. And that's why they came out as this empress energy in the freaking reverse. Okay? They already had their mind on what they were going to do and how they were going to do it. And they already made up their mind that no one was going to stop them from doing what it is that they wanted to do. And now they sitting somewhere in bondage too. Okay? Look at this King of Pentacles energy. This person have a pentacle. And that's it. One pentacle. And that's what they went towards this situation for. Okay? They went towards this situation to receive some type of finances. And whoever this greedy son of a gun is, they felt like that was going to suffice, that they would be able to be fruitful. You see the fruit hanging from this tree and multiply this energy. But Spirit said, I think you need to reevaluate what's actually going on here with this situation. Okay? 9 of coins in the reverse. They thought they was going to be able to turn that one pentacle into 7 pentacles. Spirit say, not today, not now, not ever. Because that wheel of fortune going towards my child. My child. And they sitting somewhere in heartbreak. 3 of Swords energy. Okay? Because of this 7 of Swords energy, what they try to do to you. And for some of you, there's somebody that you could have been with. And you guys could have, parted ways or separated, and then you ended up trying to go another cycle or another round with this person. The first time they tried to put you in this 4 of Swords energy, to whereas you had to rebuild your life, but they left these 3 of Swords to finish you off. This is what they wanted to do. They already had it in their mind how they was going to do this connection with you. They already planned it out for them to break your heart and imagine this returning to sender. And now they sitting here in this freaking energy right here because you got the Wheel of Fortune. Imagine that. Imagine that. You have the Wheel of Fortune, unfortunately, and celebration. Yeah, they were able to celebrate and flex for a while, but that's coming to a straight ending. They don't believe it. Just let them keep living. Let them keep living. They're going to soon find out that that's the truth here. Because this Ace of Cups belongs to you. Whoever this Queen of Cups energy is, baby. You see the nails. Don't play with it. And it's coming in, pressed down, shaking together, and running over. Is what this is going. What this is. Somebody can have a Buddha symbol tattoo. Look at this. The freaking devil. Capricorn energy. Yeah. This is what's happening with this individual here collective. I told you, whoever this is, they owe the devil. They do. And that's the reason why they sitting there in that Three of Swords energy. This is somebody that went against the Most High for the freaking devil. Or for an opportunity for some finances. I can't make it up. Look what's sitting in my hand. We got the Emperor energy in the reverse. Both of these karmic son of a guns. The Empress in the reverse and the Emperor in the child in the reverse. You see? And this is why they've been called thieves. They've been called out. Look, Eight of Wands in the reverse. Everything is going in slow-mo. Everything been slowed down for these individuals. And this is, guess who doing it? The devil. You see, the devil have two things in his hand, controlling the situation. This is the life controllers. These are called life controllers. This is what they control the lives of. This is what this devil control the lives of these karmics with. Offer them passion, offer them power. But what you gonna do for me if I give you this type shit? They play on the emotions of these individuals and they end up wearing freaking hell. You see the fire behind them? That's what's going on. And they fall for it every time. Ain't nowhere in the world you think that the devil gonna bless you with something and you not gonna pay it back. You not gonna pay it back plus more. The only thing that's gonna have a long lasting effect, a longevity, is what God bless you with. Okay, that's how you gonna know where it come from. But anytime the devil give you anything, it's only temporary. It's only temporary. Either it's gonna leave before you, or you are gonna leave before it. Think about that. Think about that. You're gonna leave before it. Even if that means lights out and you leave all this junk that you done accumulated that you can't take with you behind, but something going on. Something going on. The devil would never beat God. Look at this. We got the King of Swords energy. What is this King of Swords? We got the Chariot energy here. What is the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer energy? That came out to clarify what? The Eight of Wands in the reverse. And the devil, what is happening here? Ooh, judgment. So whoever this is, they're under freaking judgment. Okay? Whoever this is, they're under freaking judgment. Wow, look at this. Look, we got the Two of Cups that came out in the reverse. And then we got the Two of Wands. Somebody couldn't make a decision about their future, or they were being controlled. You see this energy holding on to two wands too? AKA the same energy as the devil. Look at this. Why you need two? It just represents the greed and the control that whoever this is wanted to have. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Capricorn energy, okay? Yeah, look, we got the Queen of Wands in the reverse. And they've been... This person had help. So when Spirit showed you that these two individuals are under judgment, however it's resonating for you, you better believe that they both are. Okay? They both are under judgment here, collective. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. We got the Nine of Wands energy. So many obstacles, they can't even see their way out of this situation. This person then promised this Queen of Wands energy, I'm going to get us out. This person promised this Queen of Wands energy that they were going to get them out of this situation. But how? How? Look at this person trying to find a way out in this wounded warrior energy. Now they ready for war because things is failing. Long as they don't come nowhere around you. Okay, what do we have? Look, the strength card. Their power is in the reverse. They out of power, collective. We have Leo energy here. Out of power. Look, we got the Queen of Pentacles, and this clown is out of resources. Okay, the devil took all of that back from these individuals. Okay, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Leo energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And these energies is not no real soulmates. They karmic. Two of Cups came out in the reverse. Somebody could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces too. And we got Hermit in the reverse. We got the Hermit in the reverse. These people lied about going within. They ain't never went within a day in their life. And if you look at this 9, that's the reason why they under judgment. But if you look at this 9 in the reverse, is a what? 6. And what we had came out, the 6 of Cups in the reverse. Okay, nothing but bad memories. And then boom, that is the Tower. These energy, I'm telling you, Spirit is tying some things up. Okay? Spirit is tying some things up. Harlem. So Harlem could be significant. I don't know if somebody from Harlem, someone's name could be Harlem. Okay, or Harley. Somebody can have a Harley Davidson bike. Let's see what we have. Yup, we got the 9 of Swords energy. Somebody is in the 9 of Swords. Heavy Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, collective. They going from the 9 of Wands to the 9 of Swords. Look, the 5 of Cups energy too. Okay? It's too late for this person. It is too late for them. They in regret, shoulda, coulda, woulda energy. Okay? But the only thing that this person is regretting is that they didn't finish you off the last 2 times. That's it. Look at this. And because you walked into this Wheel of Fortune and received nothing but the sun came out for you. Did you see how the ship went in another way? You got the best card that came out for you. Period. You could be a Leo energy. What do we have? The moon. Okay? We have Cancer energy here. You guys are being illuminated. No more illusions. Okay? It's like the sun the sun shined on these illusions that you had going on. Okay? And now you are finally happy again. Look. You finally could smile again, collective. Okay? After everything that you've been through. We got a crab coming out the water. Cancer energy. You finally could smile after whatever this is that you've been through. For some of you got taken through it by Cancer energy. Take it as it resonates. What we have? Yeah, we have the Magician here. You have everything that you need. Everything that you need. Look at all the tools you have. And with the cat being here, you are definitely protected. The color purple is representing the divine. Okay? Protecting you in this situation. Somebody's name could be JF or FJ. All right? What do we have? Temperance. Yeah. Sagittarius energy. Something is being balanced out here. Like I keep saying, somebody could be a gardener or something. Gardener could be someone's last name. A garden could be someone's name. Okay, yeah, look, we got the 6 of Wands energy here. All right? Somebody's about to receive some type of accolades here. Okay? After somebody tried to step on you, step on your toes, take something away from you, steal from you, and all of these things. What is the message here, Spirit, that you want the collective to know about? What is the message here that you want the collective to know at this time? The Soul Tribe collective. What would you like them to know here? Okay? Look at this. Look at this. That I'm vindicating you in this situation. Okay? 10 of Swords energy. What else? The Knight of Coins energy for all your hard work. You see, you're about to receive something. You see, this person is giving. You see that hand? Either that hand is gifted something to you, somebody coming in to offer you something, or to gift you something. Somebody's going to gift you something because of your hard work and your dedication. It's not going unnoticed, collective. Okay? This is the Most High himself gifting you something, giving you something here. And also, you see this shield? You have a protective shield here. You are protected here too. okay, from whatever this situation is, because if somebody can't handle what they're going through right now, whatever it is that they put out, you just know you being shielded and protected from this situation. Give us one more here. The Lovers, okay, and your connection that you have coming in is going to be freaking protected here. For some of you, I'm telling you, you got a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy, or a freaking Gemini energy that did you wrong in some type of way, okay? Or just a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, because we did see that come out in a negative way, okay? As well as a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, all right, with the King of Pentacles energy. It's somebody that just wants somebody to freaking, the King of Wands energy. Both of these clowns just want somebody to take care of them. And that's why they came out in the reverse as the emperor. This is not no freaking emperor. This is not even a king. This is not even a boss. They looking for handouts. They're looking for handouts. And the only thing that they're about to be served is this. Justice. Okay? And it's not in a good way. Is there anything else the collective needs to know in regards to this message? Okay? We on here today. We Joseph collective. Like old times. Anything else? Somebody went the wrong way when they came for you. Somebody should have really thought twice about whatever this is that they decided to do to you, collective. Because you were not the one. Look at this. We have change here. Look what's standing strong at the end of the day. We got change that's coming in. For some of you got a wealthy man that's coming in. Okay? In due timing, in divine timing. Look, the wealthy man standing up, and guess what else? The privileged lady. Divine feminine, divine masculine. This is happening for you guys here. Okay? Look. Mature man is sudden wealth. This is what you guys have going on. This is what's coming up for you. And mature woman is here. This divine feminine and divine masculine. That's this mature man and mature woman. You got sudden wealth coming in and change. Okay? And change. Let's clarify these and see what's going on. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know about this real quick. You guys here. I'm here too. Let's see what's going on. Look what's coming off. I don't know what this is, but something coming off right there. I just saw pop the question. Okay, but I shuffled it possibly for this woman. Look, we have karmic ties here. Okay, so again with this distorted feminine, distorted masculine, you guys had karmic ties to these individuals, divine feminine and divine masculine, that distorted emperor and empress in the reverse. You guys had karmic ties, and look, they sitting somewhere ashamed now. Okay, feeling guilt, embarrassed, and in the wrong for what they did to you guys. That's the energy that they are in right now, collective. Because changes are being made on the behalf of you guys. You guys are receiving some type of sudden wealth here, baby. Yes, you are. From being a mature man and a mature woman in this situation. You guys were both mature. I see 13 and 12. And that's broken down to a 7. You guys are the real deal. Okay, 13 and 7 is broken. 13 and 12 is broken down to a 7 when you add this wealthy man and this privileged lady up. It's broken down to a freaking 7 here. This is the real divine collective here. And changes are being made on your behalf this year. Okay, because this is a divine connection with the number 11 being on here. Okay, 11, 11. Like I keep telling you guys, we got 7, 9 and 11. 6 and 5 with the mature man and mature woman. That's 11, and 11 on the sudden wealth. 11, 11 is here, okay? You guys got something coming in. You guys are both great diviners. You are both great diviners, and you guys made the proper changes to cut off these energies right here. Then I said at the top of the spread, you cut off energies that you had these karmic ties to or with, okay? You did that at the beginning. You started doing card cuttings on these individuals here, and that's the outcome. You did what you needed to do, and now these energies are ashamed because you canceled them. After you did that, you canceled these individuals. Okay? And they didn't never think that you would be able to do that. They didn't even think that you were capable of, canceling a situation, walking away from a situation. These individuals counted you out. They counted you out. Yeah, but look, you got fed up. They never thought you would get fed up with everything that you was taking, everything that you was going through. They ain't never think that you would get fed up, collective. Look at this, romance, and not want to romance with them, not want to have any type of romantic setting with them. This is somebody that thought that they can always shoot their shot and come back towards you. They always thought that they can tell you a whole bunch of nothing, and now they send somewhere fucked up over you. Okay? Whoever this is, man or woman. Okay? Because you guys are going in a whole nother direction. And for many of you, even if it do still hurt you, you don't give a damn about, you say, listen, I done lost people that I ain't never, seeing again, or that's not coming back. I know I can get over this situation. And for many of you, that alone is keeping you strong. That alone is keeping you strong. Yeah, look, we got spiritual here. Because it's like, how in the world I'm going to stay in a chaotic situation? With somebody that's refusing to have an ego, that somebody that's going through a downward spiral, and somebody that didn't want to tap into their spiritual awakening. What do I look like? What do I look like? And look, we got rejected here. Okay? So if this person rejected you, you viewing it as rejection is protection. If you rejected this person, you rejected this person because you had no plans on returning or trying to come back to this situation. Once, it's like the last time was the last time for you. Once this person showed you again what they came back around for, and it wasn't for love, you're like, nah, I'm good. Nah, I'm good. What do we have? Look, yeah, they probably, look, they wanted something mediocre, reckless love and sex. That's all they wanted. Okay, either with you or other people. They didn't really want much out of life. As long as they could get that and try to get somebody finances, they was okay with that. And whoever this is, they feel like that's living. Okay? That's living. What do we have? Look, and look, this is what they were going off and on, hiding cold and detached from you for, and ghosted you for. Reckless love and sex. Ew. What do we have? Illumination. Yeah, and you were illuminated about that real fast. Okay, with truth, discovery, and awakening, and you say, I got to get out of this situation. I got to put on my thinking cap because this is not for me. And whoever this is that's sitting somewhere fucked up over you, they somewhere drinking too. Okay, that's all they do is drink. Somebody probably having kidney issues because of how much they freaking drink. Okay, yeah, look, we have mirroring energy. So there's somebody that tried to mirror your change or try to mirror you like they were changing. They didn't. Look, Spirit say they didn't. They still in this selfish, stubborn, arrogant pride, operating from a place of pride and ego. They didn't change. What do we have? Look, round and round. Okay? We got cycles, triggers, and lessons. So this is what you had to learn about how to break free from this cycle, how to break free from, being triggered, how to learn your lesson in this situation. And that's exactly what you did. And once you did that, that opened up a new can of worms because somebody started feeling ashamed, feeling guilt, embarrassed, and in the wrong because they started having to live with themselves, and they know what they did you throughout this connection. They know what they did you throughout this journey. Okay? They know exactly what they did to you, collective. Look at this. Separation. And whatever they did, they know it caused a separation. And then they tried to go into, this, I don't even think it's them. No. But I feel like they were forced to sit in this energy. It's not like they say volunteered, right, to reflect and soul search. It's like they're being hunted by the memory of the things that they did to you, and now they wishing they would have held on to you because you moved on to a whole nother situation. Or even if it don't matter if it's not another person or not, you moved on to a whole nother situation. Okay, whatever that situation is, you carried on, you moved on, because we already tapped in on that. Many of you haven't moved on into another relationship because it's like, what? I need to fix myself first, and make sure that I'm good for someone else before, and I got to make sure that that's what I want, because for some of you, you don't even want another relationship. Let's be clear. Look, feelings, okay? So maybe you may go through different feelings. One day you may feel like you want a connection, and the next day you're like, nah, I don't feel like going through the hassle, with these jealous people, and, starting a new cycle with somebody else that's going to be a fucking hater. So it's like, listen, so you may be in the energy of, listen, feelings only last 3 to 5 seconds. I get over the way I feel. Let me sleep on it. Let me sleep on it type shit. Because you in the energy of doing you. You want all that God is blessing you with. Okay? And if somebody come along, and you know, and for some of you, it's going to catch you off guard. I feel like for some of you, the reason why it's going to catch you off guard is because it's going to have to. It's really going to have to. And I don't think you're bitter or broken about this situation that unfolded, but it's just gonna have to catch you off guard. You could just be tired of dealing with people, and you know what's happening with these modern day people. It's like it's a domino effect. You know, it's happening with all of these individuals. So for some of you, it's just like, nah, I'm good. You really like, I'm good. You like, I'm good. Look at this. Yeah, look, we got a divine masculine in the reverse. I'm telling you, this, whoever this, look, it fell right on top of fucked up over you and cope in the reverse. Whoever this man is, collective, man or woman with divine masculine coming out in the reverse, they are screwed over you because they threw this connection away with this energy. Okay? With this energy. Wow. Imagine being like that to somebody. Imagine being that cruel to somebody that you always angry or you always want to fuss with them or you never happy and you never could put a smile on their face. Some of you is like, fuck that shit, man. I'm taking a break. You don't give a damn who feels some way about it. Look, we got shocking news here. Okay, and that could be a shock to a lot of people that you don't want to deal with nobody. It's not the fact that you can't get nobody or be with nobody, and there's somebody for everybody. It's not the fact that you can't do that. You just don't want to. And it's not nobody that's blocking you like you think. Okay? Right now, you could be the person that's blocking you from other individuals because it's like, nah, I know my worth. I cannot give you me. I know who I am. You don't, you like, listen, it's going to take a lot for me to give myself to you. You learned the lesson, collective. To not just give yourself to anybody that proclaim that they love you. Okay? And many of you broke a cycle with so many people that pretended to love you. Family, friends, foes, all of that. You're done. You're done. And you can say whatever it is. You can say that it's me and all of y'all. If all of us feel this way, then it gotta be. You ain't even trying to hear that shit. You know what I'm talking about? Like you can say whatever you want to say about all of us feel this way. And if everybody's saying this about you, then it gotta be you. Cause you know they'll try to pull that card, right? No, that's not the case. You called it. You seen it. That's exactly what it is. And don't feel bad about what you know it is. Period. Period. And you don't gotta be into the blame game. Let them finish trying to blame you. Tell them, yeah, well, good. How about all of y'all? All of y'all stick together then. All of y'all stick together because I'm out. You know? I'm out. All y'all have that conversation. Let them keep having that conversation without you. Because they and their feelings, collective. Because you don't want no parts. They've been trying to screw you over since the beginning of time, and you don't want to fuck with them. So it is what it is. How you gonna deal with people you don't even trust? Like what? I don't trust you being around me no more. Like what? Like who do you think I am? I don't feel comfortable with you next to me. Yeah. What we have, look, drinking, toxic lifestyle, because they still the same old people. All of them. All of them, they won't come together and say, well, if it's all us saying this, then it's you. Of course, they're going to try to gang up on you. Think about it. That's how demons roll. They roll in packs. They'll never do what you do. They don't know how to be by themselves. They need other energies to feed off. And you not feeding off of nobody. So if you really look at that situation, then who you think is more honest? The one that don't mess with nobody or the group? How you doing somebody something and you stay to yourself? How you in the way when you out the way? It's just not adding up with these individuals. It's really not. What do we have? Like I said, that came out first. Pop the question. And somebody is sitting there thinking about all of this. You know, now they thinking about, you know, they should have popped the question. Or if they did pop the question, they should have did right by you, man. Scratch all that. That's for the birds now. Look, I can't make it up. That's for the birds now. Okay? Goodbye, Irene. Goodbye, Irene. Somebody's name could be Irene. Baby, what? Bye. Yeah, look, like I said, somebody could have already popped the question and didn't do right by you. This didn't mean nothing to them, and now it means nothing to you. Look at this. Shady came out with it. You see? You see? This is what's going on. Some of y'all gave yourselves to a shady individual, and you understand that. You say that's cool, you know. But again, when somebody make a commitment, they not really committing to you. They're committing to the promise of God for this connection with you. So this is the reason why whoever this is betrayed God. And then even if they propose to you, period, or talked about marriage with you, period, whatever this is, married you, talked about it, did it, whatever this is, this person betrayed the Most High. Period. Not you. And that's why they have they're facing God's wrath. Look at this. Now they miss you. You see? Now they miss you. And your back is turned. Like your back is turned on this situation. You don't have any plans. Do it look like she trying to attempt to turn around? She looking at the greener trees. You know, like there's something better out here for me. And if not, I'm going to find better for myself. He or she. Look at this. Hey, because you know that look who it is. A freaking psycho. Like I said in the beginning, this is a lunatic. A crazy ex obsessed that won't let you go. Because they know who you were. And they just thought that they'll be able to get you to fold based off how they handled this connection. Like walked out on you or just abandoned a connection and jumped into another one. They felt like you was going to come chasing them down and running behind them and pleading your love and all this, that, and the third. That didn't happen. What do we have? Because you saw their true colors. Yeah. And what else? Look, family. Okay? They ain't want no family for real. Not with you. And that's what they showed you, and you were okay with that. I just saw moving on, letting go, and free. You freed yourself too. Once they showed you that, you said, okay. Look, and you said, look, you freed yourself and closed this cycle. That's what you did. You freed yourself and closed this cycle. Like, you said, okay, no problem with me. And they were mad at you because of that. They were mad because you were okay with their decision. Imagine that. They're mad because you were okay with their decision. What we have. And you started living in the moment. Started living your life away from this situation. Because you realized that, yeah, if I would have stayed, it was a trap. This is somebody that tried to put me in a third party situation. And they wanted me to be comfortable there. They wanted me to be comfortable in this third party situation. Why they with me and watching others off secret accounts or keeping tabs on somebody else. You didn't even, it's like your spirit wasn't even sitting right with you. You trying to ignore this, ignoring the fact that somebody around you with their phone face down or they ringer off or they got to always step out when their phone ring and all this, that, and the third. Like, baby, goodbye. 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 How about you go be with them in the flesh type shit? Look, because I know who I am, right? There you go. I know who I am. And there it is. Secure, confident, boss, and career focus. And that's what you've been focusing on. Look at this. And they having massive regrets from playing a game with a freaking queen. And they were pretending to be busy, acting like it's a business call. No, baby. You trying to line up a weekend or a week with whoever this is, and try to tell you something bogus so they can go and pay whoever this is that they with now a visit. I don't know why people think that when people jump into relationships that these energies ain't been around. Nobody just jump into no relationship. They've been dealing with these other individuals and they've been, trying to set you off so that they can have a reason to go and explore with these other individuals. Nobody don't just leave who they with to just go towards somebody else. They've been dealing with them. So leave them with them. If they was that important to, for them to walk away from a connection with you with to go towards somebody else, then leave them with them. Why are you concerned? Why are you crying? Why do you care? Dust yourself off and try again. This was a favor. Because whoever this is, if they did this to this person, to you, with this person, they're going to do it again. And maybe you knew that. Maybe this person did this with you, and that's the reason why you didn't give them all of you, because you knew they was going to do it again. Like, what? You knew it was a pattern with this individual, but it still was a lesson for you to learn. You ain't shy away from the lesson. It was what it was, because this was a karmic tie that you had to clear up. It really probably didn't even have nothing to do with this lifetime. It could have just been for lifetimes. The lifetimes that you had this karmic contract that you never took care of, but this time you did. They gonna do it again. Whoever this person is, I'm telling you, they're going to do it again. Guarantee you that. What do we have? Look, karma. I'm telling you. There's somebody that loves karma. Drama, endings, loss, and a mental breakdown. And this time it's gonna send them. Because they thought they was going to be able to fall back on you, but you are currently not there for them to fall back on. So whenever this end like it is, ending, spirit state is going to end with them, and whoever this is they went towards, it's going to cause them to have a mental breakdown. It is. And finish tapping into this toxic lifestyle, coping a drink and things of that sort. Yeah. That's what's going to happen with this individual collective. Look, now they want to tell you, I love you. But right here, you don't even want to hear it. You ain't never feel like this love was real. Nobody that would ever cheat on you had no real love for you. Again, if somebody cheat on you, they never cared about you. They never valued you. I don't give a damn if you've been with them up 30 years. Listen to what I'm telling you. Somebody that loves somebody would not jeopardize them or put themselves in a position to lose them, or put them in a position for the next person to walk away from them. This is somebody that don't even love themselves. That's why they cannot stop cheating. Once a cheat, always a cheat. And that's not no saying. That's real facts. Because I done had people that I hung out with that was real big cheaters. And when I tell you they never gonna stop, I know they never gonna stop. They don't give a damn. So I saw firsthand people that operate in this energy of being a cheater. They're never gonna stop. They don't care how good somebody is. And the irony is they have women like this for real. They really have women like this. Some women think it's all men. No, I know women like this. They roll just like the men. They do. Without any remorse. Now, I can see you doing some things when you younger, when you don't really have any knowledge. I'm talking about full-blown adults. They don't have a problem with stepping out and cheating. Sometimes when you young, temptation is a mug. You can't even lie about that. When you young, all of us probably made mistakes young, but you had to learn. And not everybody did, but some people did. Some people wasn't never really committed to nobody, so they can do whatever the hell they want to do, you know? So I feel like the ones that were committed, some of them probably made a mistake, you know, and never made that mistake again. The others of them that was single, listen, you wasn't cheating on nobody, especially if you were not married to nobody. You was not cheating on nobody. So don't think that this happened to you because this is what you put out. How are you guilty of doing anything if you was not committed to nobody? Like what? So that's why I said certain things only applies to who it applies to. That's why you have to take it as it resonates. All right? But yeah, whoever these energies are, this is who they are. They are cheaters. They cheat with everything. You know? They probably was cheating on tests in school and shit. You know, and that's the beginning. It gotta start somewhere. What is this sticking in me? Oh, the spirit say that's why they getting calmer. This is happening right now. Okay? That's happening right now. Karma, drama, endings, loss, mental breakdown. The thing is, some of these reincarnated karmic individuals, if you think back, if you've been on these energies, some of these energies since school days, think about how they were in school. Like, imagine them being like that from young and you experiencing them firsthand being this type of person. You already knew what type of adult they was going to be. They was not right. They were not right from young. They were not right from young. They were not right from young. So imagine when they grow up and they feel like nobody can tell them shit. What type of people they gonna really be in this world? Think about it. Anything else? Look, heartbreak. Motherfuckers that's going around breaking people's hearts because they've been heartbroken. That's all they have to offer. And I'm telling you, these people is not going to change. Period. Period. And look, you learned your karmic lesson at the bottom of the deck. That's what it all boiled down to. And that's what it is. Wow, guys. That's exactly what it is. Okay? Hold on. Before I get this. Oh, we got one. It came out already. Let's see who these energies are for you. All right? Let's do that real quick. Who are these energies? Who are these energies, Holy Spirit, please and thank you. Okay, they coming out in the reverse. All right, let me take the planets out. Let me take the planets out and put them in the upright. Seems like they got more planets inside. Like what? All right. Did I mix them up? Hold on, guys. Yeah, these two. All right. All right, let's see who these people are. So let's see, let's come up with a number. Let's go with the number. I want to go with the number 3. Okay, Spirit say 3. So let's go with 3. Give us 3 signs who this could be. This better not be, girl, child, look at this. 3 came out straight off the back. Wow, I told you, Spirit said, let's go with 3. Okay, so the first one we have is Aries. The next one is Sagittarius, and then we have Scorpio. Okay? That's what's going on here. All right? Periods. That's what we have here. Okay? So we have gratitude is an offering precious in the sight of God, and it is one that the poorest of us can make and be not poor but richer for having made it. A.W. Tozer. Okay? And then we have, it is good to give thanks to the Lord, to sing praises to the Most High. Psalms chapter 92 verse 1. All right. So that's what I have for you guys. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to like, comment as well, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit that like button on your way in or out, or subscribe on your way in and out. We would love to have you here. Peace, love, and blessings.